Abigail's crouch jab now has a bigger hurtbox before it hits, making it easier to counter hit. This also applies to the second jab in the low target combo. Also, the TC is wider and easier to whiff punish or punish with V-shift. Before, there were a few matchups Abigail could win almost with just jabs, so some risk is welcome. His jabs were common anti-airs, but with the universal nerf to anti-air lights, he may have to use Crouch Fierce more. Stand Fierce, Low Fierce, and Back Fierce all have wider hurtboxes during recovery. Down back Roundhouse has a little more range and does 10 more damage. EX Command Grab had its damage slightly increased to offset the scaling on combos starting from throws. Abigail's main balance change is you can now cancel Abigail Punch into VT1. Previously this was a VT2 exclusive combo. The main conversion seems to be Crouch Fierce into Heavy Flip. From close, it works regardless of whether you mash the Abigail Punch. From some ranges, you can only do Crouch Fierce if you don't mash. And from too far out, you only have Sweep. The ender's the same for the EX Abigail Punch, but for EX you can forward dash first, so it's consistent. In the corner, EX Abigail Punch does lead to chargeback Fierce stuff. It's also now possible to cancel to VT1 off of Run Punch. It's an unusual situation with Abigail's guard breaks. For VT1, the guard breaks are basically dead in the water, since the opponent can just block until full charge and then V-shift and punish. But for VT2, it's the last hit of Metro Crash that guard breaks. So even if you V-shift the first hit, if you block afterward, you still get broken. If you V-shift then hit a button, you get counter hit. But what you can actually do is V-shift into V-break, which Abigail armors. Then you can get a full punish, including the 30 damage from the armored break. Since on both sides his guard breaks now lose to V-shift, Abigail's triggers are significantly worse. I think now people will probably pick VT2 and just use Metro Crash as a combo ender. It's kind of a shame that they buff VT1, but then destroy one of its main functions with the new system mechanic. Overall, I don't really see Abigail changing much, but I guess he's a little worse.